It's time for our new series, Conquering Cancer. In partnership with UAMS, we're covering the fight against all cancers and the search for treatments. This morning, you'll meet an Arkansas man who explains how two chance encounters years apart are the reasons he's alive today. Thomas Wages walks with ease, though still a bit slowly. He's come a long way since learning he suffers from chronic lymphocytic leukemia, or CLL. CLL is a combination of leukemia, a blood cancer, and lymphoma, which affects the lymph nodes. It's a diagnosis that might not have happened had his daughter not urged him to get a free screening with her medical group.
He tells me he has results from my blood test and then that I need to see an oncologist because he believes I have CLL because that's a very specific look on those labs for this disease. I didn't know anything. When you hear the word leukemia or cancer, I imagine most people are the same when they hear that. It's almost, it's like you're gonna die. You know, you're gonna die.
But Thomas didn't die, though he would spend the next 15 years on and off in treatment at a Little Rock clinic. He'd get better only for the cancer to return. Finally, he decided to seek another opinion from the UAMS Winthrop B. Rockefeller Cancer Institute. This second chance meeting brought him to Dr. Muthu Kamaran, an oncologist and director of the Stem Cell Transplant and Cellular Treatment Department at the Cancer Institute.
When Thomas was referred to me from a local oncology group in Little Rock, Thomas had a long-standing history of this chronic leukemia and / lymphoma. It's kind of an overlap between leukemia and lymphoma. He had exhausted pretty much most of the approved treatment options for this diagnosis of chronic leukemia and lymphoma.
Thomas admits the disease had become painful, not just physically. He didn't like what he saw in the mirror, which is the reality of his disease. Look at Thomas now after starting a medication prescribed by Dr. Kumaran. It's called Copictra, with the generic Duvelisib. Though not without risks, you can see what a difference it's made in a chronic patient like Thomas.
I hope to God that I never get like that again because it's really a downer to go through your life looking like that and knowing you can't do anything about it. But when I came here and it all went away, it was like a whole new ball game.
Dr. Kumaran says most patients on the medication see relief for a limited time, as shown in clinical trials, but that Thomas is an inspiration to the entire medical team.
He's one of the exceptions. I would say that he responded very well and continues to stay in a good responsive state. Thomas is one of the success stories, so absolutely it energizes us and our team.
Hayden Thomas is not out of the woods just yet.
Okay.
His doctor says he still needs treatment for another part of his complicated condition.
Well, just the contrast between those two pictures, you can see how much progress he's making and then still some hurdles to go, though.
Yes, but that is a dramatic display of what that medication can do, and it's not without risk. They don't like to prescribe it, but he'd run out of options pretty much till he met Dr. Kumaran. So more cancer coverage to come in each month on the 11th.
So good to hear his story and, of course, future stories as well.
Yes, you bet.
Thank you.